The Brunswick State Railway Company, Braunschweigische Landes-Eisenbahn-Gesellschaft, or BLE, was a railway company in the Duchy of Brunswick, a former German state centered on the city of Brunswick, German, Braunschweig. It was founded on June 27, 1884 by the Frankfurt Bank of Erlanger and Söhne and Gebrüder Sulzbach with the aim of building and operating railways of secondary importance in the Duchy of Brunswick and the adjoining territories. The Brunswick State Railway Company is not the same as the Duchy of Brunswick State Railway or the Brunswick Railway Company, which did not exist when the BLE was founded. In its first 2 decades, it built a total of 108 kilometers of standard gauge railways. They provided rail access for about 50 commercial firms and around 100 warehouses in the city of Brunswick using a ring railway. The BLE lines also opened up the largely agricultural areas around this resident city as far as the foothills of the Harz. In this area, the transportation of potash, which was mined there, played an important role for the railways and continued to do so until the 1920s. The departure point for the Brunswick-Dernburg Railway, the first BLE line, built on July 18, 1886, was Braunschweig Nord Railway Station, where the management and center of operations was based. From here it ran to Braunschweig West, Wilhelmshaven, and southwards to Hohenweg, where on October 17, 1886 a 4 km long branch to Wolfenbüttel turned off. The main line swung westwards and reached Dernburg station on the Hildesheim-Goslar Railway via Lichtenberg and Osterland in what later became the Salzgitter Industrial Estate. In the years that followed, the Dernburg-Seesen Railway from Dernburg, which again ran southwards, reached Bockenheim and the Netty Valley on May 27, 1887, Grossruden on October 1, 1887, and finally the Railway Hunt of Seesen on May 1, 1889. Apart from the construction of the northern section, there was now a pause of about a decade. During this time, the network was expanded with short-length lines, some only for goods traffic. On September 1, 1886, from Braunschweig West Station to the Hauptbahnhof, and by turning the BLE stations into state railway stations on January 1, 1890 at Seesen and on September 20, 1890 at Wolfenbüttel. On November 11, 1901, the line was opened from Braunschweig Nord via Gleismerode, west, to Gleismerode Ost, where the route of the newly built Braunschweig-Schöningen Railway, BSE, began. Initially opened for goods traffic, but from February 15, 1902 for passenger services as well. At first, the BSE's trains started and terminated at the BLE's Nordbahnhof as well. In Gleismerode Schuntertalben branched off, forming a link to the Lörderbahn. It was opened on August 31, 1902 as far as Brunsrode-Flechtorf, and on November 1, 1904 to Fallersleben by the BLE. This terminal, like 2 sections of the line at Dernburg and Bockenheim, was not in Brunswick territory, but in Prussia. In fact, a total of 36 kilometers of line was on Prussian territory, 1/3 of the total track length. The importance of the railway can be seen from the number of steam locomotives that was constant at around 25, whilst there was only 1 Benzol railbus. On December 1, 1927, 2 bus lines supplemented the passenger services. About 10 years later, the independent railway company was taken over. The creation of a large industrial complex in the area of Salzgitter required a fundamental change and expansion of the railway network there. The Reich government wanted to give this task to the state railway. So the BLE was merged into the Deutsche Reichsbahn on January 1, 1938, who rebuilt or closed some of the routes. In 1936, the BLE had 26 steam locomotives, 2 railcars, 49 passenger coaches, 12 post vans and 725 goods wagons.